Hello, this is Mike McCloy with Twin Harbor Web Solutions. In this brief video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a table for displaying tabular data on your website. So we have a blank page here on our website. We're going to click Edit Page, start working with it. We're going to click Add a Widget because we don't have a text editor widget in place yet. So we'll click Rich Text Editor and add one. And we're going to click the gear to get started. So now we're editing the content. And let's put in a heading first. We'll just say some data. And we'll highlight that and call it a heading 1. That's going to give us just a nice heading. And now we want to insert a table to put some data in here. Now the table tool is right here, and when you click on this, you're going to mouse over it and select how many rows and columns you want. Now you can always add more or remove more later on, but it's nice to get started. So let's say we want a 3x3 table. And you're going to see, if you look closely, the dotted lines here, we have a 3x3 table. Now there's nothing in it yet, and it will fill up as we put some content in there. So let's put some sample data in here. So we'll say we have a name column, and we say we have a amount column, and we'll say, well, let's delete one. Let's say all we want is name and amount. So if we want to get rid of this column, put some space so you can see it, is you can right click anywhere in this column and say delete column, and that gets rid of that column. Likewise, if we want to add another one back, we can right click and say insert a column to the left or a column to the right. So now that we have a box here, let's start putting some information in here. And we'll say Jane Doe, and the amount here is 1,000, and the amount here is 2,000. So now we have a nice table that lays out our information in a clean, even way. And what this really buys you is it keeps everything lined up. So if you have a grid of information, you want everything to line up. It works better than what a lot of times you start doing is putting spaces or tabs, and then when you save it, it doesn't quite look right. Spaces on the web aren't always even, so when you want to line up your data this way, a table's the way to go. Let's go over a few more options here. If we want to add another name below here, what we're going to do is right click and say insert a row below. Or you could do above if you wanted to put one in between, like this. So we'll say, and we'll put in 1,500. So we can fill in that data there. Let's see. You can also do more formatting, which we won't go into in great depth here, but you can right click and also hit cell properties or table properties. And there's different options in here as far as formatting. So you can, under table properties, you can put different background colors. There's a style builder tool here, which is going to let you go through and set a lot of different options, which we don't have to go through all of them, but it's, background colors, text colors, different fonts, layouts. You can go through and really make your table look the way you want it to look. So you can go through all that information here. Once you're done, we just click Save. And one other thing to note is that dotted line. When you saw the view there, it was a dotted line. That means there actually is no border. So a lot of times you just want it to lay out this way. You don't want a border. That's what you get. If you do want to add a border, that's in those display options and colors and different things. That's where you're going to find that. So hopefully this is helpful. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact us.